All right, let's go through the map veto. Let's find out where we're going to play this one.
So, it's Cafe and Bank that are going to be blocked out. A couple good maps that you can see for forZe, one of which being Clubhouse. Very last ban from G2, Consulate. forZe's map pool is an interesting one because
so it's cool to see all this defensive banning differences, but the mute ban is basically just to make things like clearing top floor easier. Wait, what is this? What do you think? We'll ban Valk and then you ban Capital, and he's like, what? That's on the wrong side there, Pengu.
He goes, what do you think they will ban? Echo or Valk? And he goes, Capital. And okay.
Oof. Oof. Oh. Now everyone's hating on Pengu. Guys, he's a child.
Utility soak going on unless forZe just simply engages in an all-out brawl. Well, they're not going to go very far. Pasha's covering Unomeister, though, from above. Gets tased down as Kama, so Rask will go on in. There goes one to Pengu as he comes in, sprays out in WTG. Rask gets taken out by the Evil Eye Cam, and G2 will win the very first round.
Yeah, no chance there for forZe.
As we hit the Ultra field of view, and he gets spotted by Shockwave, but Cryin wins the fight.
Yeah, it was a really big kill there for Cryin. It might bring his team back into this round. Uno at the top of Spiral is going to have a crucial role. He needs to hold long desk. Meanwhile, the nade going into Connector will down Fabian. That, speaking of crucial, is going to be very important in this round. He was the only person in a position to actually do that. And as Uno goes down, it's pretty much lost control here for G2. They've got a C4 from below in Cryin, but that's it.
40 seconds left. Fabian will need to be retrieved. Cryin, the newest member of G2, in an unenviable spot. He comes back up yellow stairs, and well, the Commando is not exactly the gun that you want in this position. And on Repel, it's going to be Pasha to finish it off. Pasha, terrifying shot, and forZe will take this one back. Are we going to see a Rogue Empire repeat where it is a 6-6? Very similar frag grenade goes in, tossed by Pasha, but it will not connect with anybody as G2 was very wise to that position. They're not going to repeat the same mistake again. That's a good swing from Kanto Ricchetti. He wins those and he lands those shots. It's a tough one to make, but down goes WTG. Shockwave is now the most pivotal operator in a position of conflict at the top of Visa stairs. Got track stingers to give him some protection. Easy kill onto Pengu as Pasha repels upside down. I don't think the smoke was expecting that to happen from the Bucks play. If he repels on in, it's going to be really tough. Cryin takes out Shockwave, and it's Kama versus Pasha. Down goes Pasha. And this should be an easy hold for G2 with lots of crossfires established. Consulate used to be one of G2's best maps for those specific crossfires being held, and well, G2 does exactly as they need to. Here with Cryin getting the very final kill, and G2 will answer forZe at all. And we know that Echo is a staple of a lot of teams, but do you necessarily want to continue to use an operator like that is being hard countered as much as they are? Pengu's been downed from Pasha toying with that upside down repel. He's going to take a little bit of damage from a run out over towards Piano. WTG is in. Oh, what a shot on the Kanto Ricchetti. Just narrowly threading the needle, but in all the wrong ways onto Pengu as Pengu is down by the wall. And he gets picked back up. That is a missed opportunity for forZe. As he gets droned out yet again, the guns from forZe are coming alive. All over on the eastern side of the building. Uno removes Shockwave from action. Fabian is there, takes out Kama, and forZe are now trailing. Every remaining member of forZe very low on HP. 50 seconds to go for that. Rasp getting zapped by the Evil Eye Cam. This is a lobby take that you're going to need from forZe. Pengu finds one, Fabian another, and it's Pasha in a 1v3 with G2 looking to put two together, and they will. You can see from multiple angles, there's more than one shooter. G2 take that round, and they're up 3-1.
Solid defense there from G2.
Still inside of Spiral. There's Uno. Finally found by WTG, but nobody from G2 pushes up Spiral stairs. 20 seconds left. Advantage forZe. There goes one of the volcanic shields. Two of those concussives go off. Shockwave finds Cryin. They look the wrong way. Pengu gets one. Fabian another. Another for Pengu. It's now only one. G2's turned this around. Kama in a 1v2. He's sitting on top of the diffuser. It's in an uncommon spot. All he needs to do is wait, and Fabian clutches it out. And it was a great opportunity for forZe to get it. But the Fabian and Pengu combo creeping on down to capitalize off of this is WTG. Goodbye, Uno.
It's big 3K.
Drops Pasha. Fabian's there, traded off by WTG. forZe ruthless on this entry. The Mozzie shuts him down and Cryin in a 1v3. But there's an open hatch above him. He wanders into his death. First half, forZe survive with just 2 rounds. G2 emerges the victor, and both teams will swap sides. A lot of teams tend to get stuck on over towards admin, especially if they're starved for information. That's a shot from Uno. Oh my, he's got 2 for the round so far. No, he looks away and wasn't able to capitalize. Rask ends up picking up Fabian as collateral, and that's a major miss from Uno. The wrong time. Smoke gets caught out though from Shockwave as the rotates for both teams not going so well. Plant being attempted from Kanto Raketti. He's on 1 HP. Can he get this one down? No, another for Rask. He's picked up 3 kills. And all of this started because Uno on Visa Stairs looked away at the wrong time. Diffuser will need to be retrieved. 2v2. G2 will essentially be in a 1v2. Cryan realizes that there's still an ADS up. Kama finds Pengu. Cryan will be exceedingly vulnerable. Rask looking for kill number 4, and he'll find it. A quad kill to get ever so close to G2's advantage. But Kama will be credited with the disable.
Onto the Goyo. Oh, what is that spot from Goyo? He's not droned out either, but he'll lose out to the peek from Kanto Raketti. Good timing there. Cryan opens, Kanto peeks.
Could be a little too early to tell though, just because Consulate does tend to be one of G2's better maps for coordination. Rask eliminates Kanto Raketti. Fabian getting the diffuser down. 1 second left. Can be stopped in time. Oh, they're gonna get away like robber barons. Bandits in the night. Uno finds Pasha. Advantage favoring G2. Fabian playing far from back. He sees the Maestro. Pengu takes out WTG. The opening with Rask there will find Fabian. Trading fire. Pengu will get 2 kills. Big round for G2, and they'll take it. 5-3 now.
Where it's just, it's so hard to deal with. So Twitch deals with that really effectively.
Shockwave took damage early on. The rest of him will be found in the hands of Kanto Raketti.
Kanto Raketti always proficient with the F2 or any gun, really, and he'll actually refrag his teammate. He's in sight! A triple for Kanto Raketti, and he's putting up big numbers right now as G2 needs it. This could be match point right this second. Fabian rushes in through the breach that he has just made, but Kanto Raketti is finally shut down by Rask, who gets his second kill. Rask always finding himself exactly where he needs to be. I gotta say though, Rask has been the playmaker through this match, and if anyone's gonna do it for forZe, it'll be him.
He's going to drop to his death very swiftly. All right, well, that's
comedic timing.
That's how it ends. You hand it off to me. You're like, and he's going to be the one to do it, and he's dead. All right, great.
The defense quite a lot. No, it's actually Rask who'll run out on CEO Repel and lose the fight to Pengu. What a reaction. The second kill for Pengu, but he won't get a third. WTG finally shuts down Pengu, and forZe
stopped on Spiral by by Uno still there. Cryan trying his best to do some damage. Kanto Raketti is there as they're still being harassed by Kama. He'll down Cryan. Oh no, and WTG takes out Kanto Raketti. And Uno trying to trade off as best as he can. But because of that, forZe will win the round. Kama will get the very final kill in the last laugh. Still 2 rounds for forZe to be able to put this one into a draw. Kama's still in action, and there's a Yokai drone up. If they don't know, well, they're going to be able to knock out the Thermite. Coming on in, there goes the Yokai. Another kill for G2, and this is all over now as it's Pasha in a 1v4. Unless he can stop it, he can't. What a round from Uno, and G2 will win yet another match. They are showing a little bit better life than what we saw out of them in Season 10. 7-4 scoreline for G2.
Pretty decisive one, yes, with the 7-4, but not as one-sided as it could have been. We had a couple moments there where G2 lets rounds just barely slip away with their over-eagerness. A few major mistakes. Like it turns out there were 2 evil ones.
Hello.
You have more hair. I swear to it. It's growing so fast. It's testosterone. It's the alpha male genetics. Good job, Parker.
The alpha male genetics.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I mean, I've seen you guys' values on these websites. Like, you guys are ballers, okay? Kickstart, don't get me started here, Michael.
So he's seen it, so we don't even need to get into it. You were ESL tweeting that you were worth $2 billion, by the way.
I didn't know that. Like, that's crazy.
$2 billion.
That's wild.
Why are you playing Rainbow Six right now?
Because it's fun. It's really, really fun when it works. Really it's not as fun when it doesn't work. But Ubisoft came in really close today, and they made it work before our game. Clearly, we are their favorite team, right? Because every game was not as good as ours because it was a bit laggy, but then they're like, G2's about to play. We're going to make it nice for them. We're going to...
No, the timing! You froze.
What?
You froze. Tell him he doesn't know.
You froze, right as you...
froze?
froze. Would you like to repeat it, by the way?
Anyway, I just appreciate Ubisoft fixing the servers. Bless. That's all I was saying.
Bless. So you're saying that Ubisoft is playing favorites? It's weird. The invite is going to be on...
Invite is coming up
The invite's
soon.
going to be on Wednesday. They announced that they're going to be revealing the team that got it.
I mean, there is always
Can't wait for it to be Team
Force on the
Secret.
line, so.
Can't wait for it to be
Team Secret, Eminem, Adventure Force, you know, there's all
Adventure Force is my pick. All right, first question for you. I want to talk specifically about the round where you and Fabian somehow managed to pull a victory out of your in a 2v4 on Garage with you playing on pipes. Walk us through that round. Give us your mind for a second here.
All right, so basically, it was going really well. You know, we had Goju Shield, smoke grenades, we had mana bench, I believe, or at least we're equal. So strategies function as it should. All of a sudden, people die, shields are out, I have no smokes left, they have vertical play, there's a guy yellow, killing Crying, and we're like, okay, we gotta win now. I push up, I hide in the corner, prone like I do best. Fabian's probably not doing anything, like usual. I get Sophia stunned, and I am crying for my life. I see a really small silhouette just yeeting through the bomb side. That's the IQ. I kill her. Fabian again. The enemy player throws himself at him because he has a bad aim, but he still kills him. I then take my shotgun, pew pew, smoke main, shoot the Sophia. She's injured, pew pew again. She's dead. I'm less than 20 health, which means I have no game sound. The guy's standing next to me. I have no idea. Crying yells, he's planting trash. He's planting trash. And then I said, okay. I peek it. I almost die. Fabian peeks it. We win.
Thank you.
See what happened.
Thank you. I mean, you if you ever need, you have with the pew pews and stuff like that. I think you have a history, or I think you have a bright future in play-by-play if you so choose to take it. One thing that we noted about Crying was that he stuck with the team really well and coordinated exceptionally. How has he been doing in terms of gelling with the system that you have now that you've had yet another week with him playing alongside you?
Yeah, in our last interview, we mentioned that there was a wheel that was half broken, and Crying wasn't a factor of that. It was the core of the 4 players. And I think with more time, as you've seen now, and as you'll see in the future, that the wheel will start healing and getting rebuilt, stronger and reinforced. And I think it's showing better and better pretty much every day, pretty much, that we're getting there. And with time, and with lots of sweat and tears, and hopefully no more losses, so we can get there.
What kind of wheels heal themselves? Like, do you know how wheels work?
Well, so I play World of Warcraft a lot, and there's this whole like Rust Belt Rebellion faction, and basically they're gnomes, but they're mecha gnomes, so they're made out of like robot parts, but they're humans, so it's like a hybrid thing. Also, this movie called Upgrade, it's a great movie, give it a watch. It's a low budget sci-fi horror thing, $5 million budget, insane graphics, it's really good. Watch it.
You say $5 million budget?
Yeah,
that's
it's
how
actually
much I'm
really
worth.
low budget.
That's how much I'm worth. Are you calling me low budget?
You could have made You could have made a movie and it could have been low budget, but because you did make a movie, you're just high budget. That's how it is.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Preparing for forZe, the last time you faced them was in Raleigh in August. Yes. How have they changed, and did you need to do any additional prep versus a normal Pro League team? How did you approach the actual matchup itself?
Well, now there's a lot more eyes on them, more bots to study, more playstyle. Like, we know more about their playstyle. They're no longer these crazy no-names who are just incredible. Now they have names, right? We know who Pasha is now. We know how he plays the game. We know how to... We actually have an idea of how to deal with it now, at least, whereas before we didn't. And I think that was their biggest weakness before, the wildcard, the underdog story. And I think they're still extremely strong. I said the same thing about BDS, and we saw them today just on full fire. So a lot of teams right now might be looking slightly weaker than they actually appear, and some teams might appear a bit stronger than they maybe are. And I think this season is going to be very interesting because of that. It's very shaky. We beat BDS, then Vitality beat us, but then BDS slapped Vitality. So, you know, we beat, they beat, who beat, and then who's the winner? We don't know.
I like this weird circle where it's like you beat them and then they lose to... Yeah. I wanted to ask you about that because we didn't get to interview you after that Vitality matchup on Cafe, was it?
Yeah.
I want your thoughts on Vitality because we haven't been able to talk to Vitality this week. What's your... Well, I mean, you said they got slapped earlier today. What's your take on Vitality? You know, your former cohort is on the team in Goga. What's your read on this team?
My first read, just watching the lineup on a name basis and knowing the players to the degree that I do, I'm thinking it's going to be tough. It's going to be really hard to get up and going because they have not as vocal players as you would like in a team, perhaps, and they also don't have as strong of voices in the team. Bibu was the IGL, I believe, back when they were French, but now they're going international. How does that change the dynamics? Hungary is more of a support player. Goga is most of the support player. So will SiegeGG take over in the injury department with the shot calling up injurying? Nobody knows. As far as I know, no one except for Bibu is a highly vocal IGL. I could be wrong. I was extremely happy to see them do as well as they did because I honestly thought it was going to be really difficult for them to actually pull to that level. And we've been scrimming them. They've been doing great. That's all I'm saying. We beat them, of course, 7-0, but they were doing great in the rounds that they almost won. And I'm really happy to see Gogo succeed. I'm not as happy with him beating me as I would have been with me beating him, but I am happy that he had great performances across the games that he's had so far.
Good. I just wanted to know if we aligned on that one.